Okay, alright. This is a video in response to a gentleman named Kruggers13, who, as I'm sure you all know, is my absolute nemesis in the Diablo 2 community. And I just wanted to address that he recently put up a video about a Frenzy Barbarian right after I redid and remastered my Frenzy Barbarian video. And I'm not sure that that's coincidence. But I will admit that he actually has some really good ideas about Frenzy. Namely that maxing Berserk, which converts some of your damage to magic damage, is actually quite a good idea. So I deal with most physical immunes through my lightning damage, but here I'll just show you. Spect into the lightning damage, lightning jewel in the lightsaber. Crescent moon gives me static field as well as minus to lightning res. Lightning damage in the jewel, and then a lot of lightning damage charms in the inventory. So I'm doing a decent amount of lightning damage per hit, and you know, that's how I deal with most of my physical immunes. It just gives me a lot of extra damage diversification in general. But I deal with souls. I used to deal with souls and physical immune deathlords very poorly because they just had high resistances to both my types of damage. Souls in particular only take 10% physical damage, so since they're immune to lightning, they're immune to poison, they're immune to physical, I was only dealing 10% physical damage. With 20% of my physical damage being converted to magic damage, I'm now essentially tripling my damage against souls. So I do clear them significantly faster, and I just kind of thought I'd show off me fighting some souls. I have the same setup here and whatnot. Drax, lightsaber, crescent moon, Tretch, G-face with the lightning jewel in it, Ravenfrost, string of ears, gore riders, and the angelic 2-piece set for attack rating. I will say actually okay, wait, on the gear, Kruggers mentioned that he thought Ariate's face would be probably best in slot for this build. I think that for my build, G-face is the best, just because I don't have Crushing Blow really that many other places besides just the helm. He was using dual Storm Lashes, I think, which has quite a bit of Crushing Blow on its own, but his weapons are just much better than mine. I've never found a Storm Lash in my life. So, and then real quick, the skills. So I used to have, I believe, you know, double swing and taunt almost maxed out, as well as I did have sword mastery maxed out. I don't anymore, and to be honest with you, I don't really miss the physical damage that much because when I use phase blades, I just don't have a lot of physical damage in general. You know, the main benefit of the phase blades is just that they attack so fast all the time. You know, I don't really notice my damage being too much lower against things like the scarabs. You know, my physical damage, it just doesn't really feel that much lower. It just feels better to have the magic damage. And, you know, I'm dealing with these souls so much quicker than I otherwise would have. So that feels really great. I will say that my leech is noticeably a little bit worse. You know, not so bad, but it just makes my not decrepify, the what the fuck do they call it? Life tap. Just makes that life tap just that much more important. So I'm gonna just see if I can clear some of the level 2, finding as many souls as I can. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm kind of chunking the souls down. Something I was never really able... Oh my god, I hope I don't... Ah, oh, fucking Christ. Where's my life tap when I need it? You know, I'll just double swing this guy for a little bit, and, you know, it takes me a long time to fuck him up. With the, with Frenzy and Berserk maxed, I do significantly more damage to them. Especially since this guy's Stone Skin, I'm still chunking him down. You know, I can feel it. I can feel the difference. So, I mean, in a way, so Kruggers was talking primarily about how Ogre Maul, that's probably worth picking up. How maxing Berserk to give yourself magic damage really only helps you with like 10% of the monsters, but they're the 10% of monsters that just are a nightmare to deal with. And in a way, he's like very right that it's very much worth it to give up the physical damage to have an easier time dealing with monsters that would otherwise be kind of a nightmare. So I didn't really crunch the numbers that much, but I think I'm only missing roughly 200 physical damage from not having spec'd into, maxed out Sword Mastery and Double Swing. And I don't mind having a lower Sword Mastery, because it still gives me good enough attack rating. I wanted to have, like, at least, do I have 11k? Yeah, 11k with my Battle Command, whereas I was running with 12.5k before. And I have 28% chance to critical strike. I think you only get like 31 or something like that if you max it, so not that bad of a damage difference there. And Double Swing does increase my damage more than Sword Mastery does, but, once again, I'm not missing it that much. So, yeah, just a little video in response to Kruggers, who, as always, is right about everything in Diablo 2 as far as I'm concerned. It's a good idea. It's kind of fun. I still have Double Swing on my left click in case I get mana burned, and I often use that to fight specters, just because they do mana burn me pretty heavily. But it's actually nice. It's really nice to just be able to take down the Black Souls much more quickly. I'm sure that you've seen in a previous video of mine me just like double swinging souls for like literally probably 30 seconds to 40 seconds per soul, and kind of ridiculous. So the response to Kruggers 13, there you have it. The hot takes, the must know information. I would say 10 out of 10. Berserk, not a bad idea to max. So, cool shit, take it easy.